What's up, guys? This is Isamu here, giving you a quick and dirty demonstration of my racing setup. My buddy here is playing Daytona, USA, and what you see in front of you is my racing cockpit, which is from BRD. They're from Europe, and the wheel is the new ECCI force feedback wheel. I just got it a couple weeks ago, and I just want to give a little bit of impressions on it. This wheel is absolutely superb. It's the best force feedback wheel you can get, and at $2,700 I'd expect it to be. The Frex wheel, which I also had, that was a good wheel too, but wasn't quite up to par. This new ECCI wheel is just top of the line. You can't get any better than that. And the pedals are from CST. They're the CST pedals, triple pedal setup. You can't really see them because my buddy's using them, but that's what I use for as far as the pedals go. And then I also have a stick shifter from Advantage 1. You can't really see it, but it's an H-gated shifter. I don't know if I've got my flashlight here. Give you a quick and dirty look at the shifter. Just the shifter right there. Much stronger, much better than the one from Logitech. The shifter is a lot better than the Lightning SST, which is also a good shifter. I own that one as well. So playing Daytona on a big screen with a force feedback wheel like this is absolutely incredible. It's arcade perfect. In fact, it's better than the arcade. Yeah, you know, so there's not much you can do to enhance the experience if you want to get Daytona at home. The Daytona emulator, the Model 2 emulator, emulates the game perfectly. As you can see, the screen and the image quality are amazing. They're just like the arcade. And man, the force feedback effects. How do you think the force feedback effects are, dude? What do you think about the force feedback effects?
I love it, homie.
Told you.
Love it.
You can't get any better. The force feedback, I have it dialed where it's so strong that you can't really
I love it.
yeah, if you let go of the wheel with the force feedback settings that I have, it's going to just fly out of your hands. So you have to hold on pretty tight. And the force feedback effects themselves are really smooth. You know, the Frex wheel that I had was sort of a smooth feeling, but this wheel is just, it's belt driven, so it's like it's just like how it felt in the arcade, that really smooth feeling. And also, of course, it's got 900 degrees of rotation. You can adjust the degree of rotation using a couple of third-party applications like DView and or DX Tweak 2. So, get them, dude. Come in first.
Try, man. Force feedback on the wheel is ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. I told you, homie. I don't play when it comes to force feedback wheels, man. I get the best of the best. I don't fuck with like the Logitech G27 and all of that. I don't fuck with those wheels, man, because they're just, you know,
bullshit.
They're bullshit. They're all plastic. They feel like toys, man. Every time I try one of those Logitech wheels, I wasn't satisfied with the way they feel, man. They feel like something you buy at Toys R Us. I mean, everybody raves about the G27. I'm sure the G27 is an okay wheel and everything, but I gotta have top of the line.
I'm about to kill this week. I'm wrecking the car.
Practice, homie. All you need is practice. You'll get better. But like I was saying, the Logitech wheels, I mean, everybody raves about them. They're good for the price, but for me personally, I got to have something more industrial, more professional. So
more tough, more stable.
Yeah, exactly. By the way, this ECCI wheel weighs like, I'd say a good 150 pounds. It's extremely heavy. I had a bitch of a time mounting it to the frame. It has its own clamp. The wheel that my buddy's using is a Momo Team wheel. It's 11 inches in diameter.
18.
And I also have a bunch of other wheels I like to showcase. This is the Izata. This is the white Izata leather wheel. Very nice wheel. Genuine Izata, not no knockoff. Here, show this one, dude. That is the Momo 27C Formula 1 style wheel. Suede. Has very light. That's also a good wheel to use if you're into Formula 1. Here's a butterfly Momo wheel, suede. Also a light wheel, rather small, not quite as large as the Momo 27C. And I've got also a wheel that came with my hat control. This one is kind of dusty. I haven't used it in a while. It's all rubber, but it's also heavy. It's got a good weight. I also have an extra set of paddle shifters here. These paddle shifters are also from ECCI. These are for the Formula 1 leather Momo wheels. They don't work with the wheel that my buddy's using right now. But I prefer to use the one that's mounted to the frame, which is the Momo Team wheel. It's 11 inches and it's got a great feel. Playing Outrun 2 on this wheel is also pretty good as far as the analog controls, but you have to work at dialing them in. No force feedback in Outrun 2006 for PC, which I'm still bummed about, Saul. But, you know, it's something I'll deal with because it's such a great game. But other games work excellent with the wheel. Grid, R-Factor, Dirt 2, the force feedback effects in Dirt 2 is just absolutely amazing with this wheel. If you're not careful, the wheel will just rip right out of your hand. That's how strong. Yeah.
My arm out now.
Yeah, see? You gotta hold on tight when using this wheel, especially with games like this. I've got the Daytona 2 force feedback effects. They're not even turned up all the way to the max, and they're still incredibly strong. I mean, even if you were to turn the effects up to the max, if you use a Logitech G25 wheel, you wouldn't even barely feel the effects that much compared to the effects that this wheel delivered. I'm not trying to bash the G25, but I mean, it's just a matter of fact. So, well, the video is going to end here, folks, and just wanted to give you a quick showcase. Everybody's calling BS on Isamu, saying, "Oh, Isamu doesn't own any force feedback. He just talks shit on NeoGaf. He doesn't, you know, show the pics, make a video." Well, here it is. This is the video,
it is, folks.
guys.
The real deal.
The real deal. The new ECCI wheel. Let's go. That's all, folks.